What's going on, people? Tony here, Football Fan TV with Dranix this time. Dranix, where have you been hiding all along?
Man, I've been everywhere, anywhere.
Mm,
Been in Old Trafford.
yeah,
We have not been performing well, but I'm back to be here.
you
I'm
are
happy to be here.
you are also in Munich when Bayern Munich beat you guys. Yeah, you were in Munich. We saw something that you shared. I think that was love showed you worldwide, and your name was somehow there. But the draw was, I mean, the game wasn't in your favor.
Yeah, I'm international like that. Small moves.
Okay.
Uh,
So today you guys are not seeing us on the TV on the channel, but this
We're on our
is
pod, right?
yeah. So this is one of the pods we're going to be giving you guys. No seeing us, but you just be hearing the voices, and it's good to have Dranix back because we've been missing someone who has been bringing Manu to the light. There's a lot of stuff that has been happening on Manu, the performances, Onana, Maguire, Sancho, a lot of that. But this time Dranix has to break down a little bit of it because one of the guys who was going to buy Manchester United has pulled out. Pull-out game is strong, and he has decided to drop Manchester United and decided to sit quiet. You know, if that guy was to buy Manu, there were rumors that Mbappe was going to be joining Manu in the summer, and was going to spend all that money. But this time he's off it. He's called Sheikh Yassim. Yassim. Is he a Qatari or Saudi?
He's a Qatari.
He's a Qatari, yeah. So basically, what's your take on it? He's no longer going to be buying Manu. Manu was valued at how much? 6 billion.
7 actually. The guy was giving 7.5 plus investments. But I think the Glazers were up to something else because immediately pulled off. What's the name of that dude? The guy.
Jim Ratcliffe.
Yes, Jim.
Yeah.
Jim came with 25% buy off, and the papers are almost being signed. It's now the fans protesting against the 25%. Man, United is just a mess. I think I have a feeling the Glazers are just there for business. They are not considering what we're going through, lack of trophies, the inconsistency, and a lot of things just happening. In the dressing room is not kawa. Like they don't mind. They are just about the money. They want to make more money.
Okay, the takeover has not been done. It's not going to be happening soon. One thing we're going to bring you up to speed is I'm going to ask you, Dranix, does Eric Ten Hag last until December or the year ends?
Hey, what's the name of the guy who scored against Brighton?
Hannibal.
Not Hannibal. McTominay.
McTominay, Scott
Yes.
McTominay, the one who
So,
saved this job.
That guy saved his job because really,
Mm.
if we had come back from the break and
It was against Brentford. Yeah, that
Brentford,
that
yes.
late drama.
Yeah, Brentford.
Mm.
If we come back from the international break and United is still performing the same way, trust me, before December, that nigga is good.
Now, the weirdest thing about that game was we were traveling. We were going to Gulu. We had some gigs there, and then the bus broke down, so we had to get a break off. Had to look for the internet, get some power from the nearby site, and then we watched the game. I was very happy because Manu was losing. I think I was the only. We were two Arsenal fans sitting
You
near
were
the
many.
laptop.
You were like
two, not many.
3 guys, man.
I think 3, but most of you guys were Manu fans during
Yeah.
that time. Even the guy who was giving us power was a Manu fan. So we watched half time, and then some bit of the second half. Dranix gave up when the bus started the journey again. Then things of live scores, and then all of a sudden I see McTominay, and then the network freezes. The next thing you see a notification like 1-1, and then the next thing I see 90 plus 7, match ended 2-1. I was like, how is this possible? United has won. I had to wait for the network to come back, and then
Even most of us as United fans, we had already given up because, man, it's been week in and out. We've been beaten. It was becoming a thing.
it was going to be the third consecutive loss at Old Trafford, which had not happened.
And how many
I
times
think.
have you lost? Like 6 times?
Yeah, I think this season
Yeah,
so
this
far, I
season.
think 6 or 7.
Around
6 or 7 times, man. So
So that's a very bad start. And Onana has conceded more goals than De Gea has ever conceded in the beginning season. Can you imagine?
does Onana come as one of the worst signings for you in
Of
the
course, of
transfer,
course.
or
Me-
he just needs time?
No, what time?
I think there's still time.
He,
in the
he
team.
is, by the way, he is nominated for the Ballon
The
d'Or.
Ballon d'Or, yes, and he did good when he was at Inter, and
I think okay. One of the things is coming to United, you should know that defense is very bad. You come with your A game, but when it was in Inter, of course, the defense was good. It was also they are playing the game the way they had that connection. United, I think guys are still getting that playing from the back. They are not used to the whole idea of starting from the back.
Well, Maguire was asked about West Ham and he said he was focused on Manchester United and fighting for his spot. He assisted actually in that game we just talked about, the last game before the international break. And I think he's here to stay because Varane is injury prone. You don't have any other centre back. Lindelof is also injury prone. Maguire is one who can stay fit maybe the whole season, but the coach doesn't prefer him. So I think you're stuck with him until January.
Who would prefer Maguire, man? Cool.
No one wants him. Eh? I think that's why the coach, the Maguire hold all his goods in the village are working so well. Like if you don't play Maguire, you'll be getting this.
I have a feeling Maguire is going to improve. He's going to improve, but he's not going to be the first choice. About Berani, I don't know. We need to get a backup because it's not going to last that long with injuries. Getting also Martinez, the way he plays, he's always just going to get injured because the Premier League is a bit rough.
Yeah,
physical, and you can't depend on those two. They're always going to be out most times. I'm so tired of that guy's injury.
Yeah,
he's so good, but
also the player you brought to back him up is also injured
he's
now.
Injured. Even the one who came on loan is injured. So man, it's a tight one for us, but nothing to do. We'll settle for maybe a top 5 or top 4 man this season because
I thought you guys wanted to win the trophy when the season was starting, man.
That's what we say
every season. Yeah, you guys will be like, yeah, this season we are taking it. And then after 2 games we're like, we don't look good like we expected. Anyway, is Jude Bellingham the best midfielder in the world for you right now?
I feel he's having a moment. He's good. He's talented. I'm a big fan of his. But I think he's having a moment. All the praises from media and journalists like Fabrizio.
Every time tweeting about him when he gets an assist or a goal. Yeah.
I think it's just a moment because most of the goals he has been scoring, you can see just taps and all that. Of course, yes, it's not that he's lucky, but I believe we'll see until December.
Yeah, because midweek England was playing the Euro qualifier. They have actually qualified now. They were playing against Italy and they managed to beat Italy 3-1. Bellingham managed to pull out 2 assists. One was a penalty and then the other. Did you also see Rashford?
My boy Rashford.
Scoring a very Rashford goal. That one is obvious. Ben White knows about that move, I think.
That was very obvious, but it's one of those goals. And I have to, it will boost him when he comes back. I believe also you will perform in the upcoming game. Which club are we playing?
I think you guys will get to those games, but basically I think that will be a big boost for Rashford. Harry Kane, on the other hand, has become the English player all time to score 24 goals at Wembley Stadium. He beat Sir Bobby Charlton's record. Yeah, so he beat that record midweek when they beat Italy. Actually, they came from behind. England conceded the first goal, and then people on Twitter were tweeting, and all of a sudden all of them had drafts and all that. But then Harry Kane came in, Bellingham stepped up, and then Rashford as well with that banger. So the game ended 3-1. Yeah, that was it. That was a good game. So Premier League is back this weekend. I'm so excited because we're not going to be bored anymore like we've been for the last 2 weeks. We've not been so much bored because there's been some football. Ukraine, Mudryk actually scored a goal.
Mudra
I think it looks good. Yeah, looks good. I think he's going to be firing. That man is going to come back with them. For them well for Chelsea. Yeah, hopefully. I actually want him to succeed because I think I'm a fan of his. I actually wanted him to end at Arsenal, but you know what happened, and that's it, man. So,
yeah, but you guys were lucky because if you had got, it would be like another place.
No, I think
you with your fan base, you guys can really traumatize people, man.
I think Mudryk would come good at Arsenal because I think he joined Chelsea at the wrong time. Chelsea was all in turmoil. The club was just a mess. No system. Arsenal has a system, so I think Arteta clearly had a plan of how he was going to be using Mudryk, but then they couldn't match the money that Chelsea was paying, and Chelsea did not have a system. They fired the manager. I think Mudryk is playing now for the 3rd manager or the 2nd manager at Chelsea.
Because he played under Potter.
I think Potter, Lampard. Yeah, it's the 3rd now. Pochettino, and Pochettino looks like he has a game plan and knows how he's going to be using him. So basically, he's going to come good for him. So if you're liking the content, subscribe if it's your first time you're here. Turn on the notifications, smash the like button, tell someone about the podcast. Tell us also what you want us to be discussing or talking about. As well, if you want to feature on the podcast, you can always hit us up, Football Fan TV, and we are here. So The weekend games are here, Drenix. Saturday, the first one, Liverpool versus Everton. This is the Merseyside derby. So we are going to be giving our predictions of what is going to be happening in this game, probably the outcome, and we'll come back next week and tell you that, yeah, you know what, maybe my prediction was spot on. So, Drenix, the first game on Saturday, Liverpool plays Everton at Anfield, the Merseyside derby, big one.
Aha! I'm giving it to Liverpool 3-1. As
3-1.
usual, their consistent number of winning. 3-1.
They first concede a goal and then
Yes,
they
in
come
first
back.
half and second half, then they
Come back
win.
when they're serious.
Yes, you
Yeah. So
concede a goal.
yeah, Liverpool plays Everton on Sunday. It's 2:30 East African time kickoff. You said 3-1, eh?
Yeah, 3-1. Because Everton right now they are struggling so much.
Everton is going to defend so hard, but I feel yeah, they're going to.
They're
Anyway.
going.
For those of you who speak some Scouse, this is the game for you because it's a Merseyside derby, and then yeah, Mo Salah. I think I'm going to get him to my fantasy, and then my prediction is going to be 3-0 Liverpool. I think this time they don't concede, but their defense is shaky. No, I'm also going to go 3-1 like you. Then the next game, Bournemouth versus Wolves.
Bournemouth, Wolves.
Mm.
Tight game. Giving it Wolves.
Mm.
1-0.
1-0 Wolves. Bournemouth at home. Yes, from Bournemouth. 2-all draw for me. It's going to be a high scoring game. 2-2 for me. That's what I think. Very interesting game as well on Saturday. Brentford, the Bees are going to be hosting Burnley, who have one win the whole season. Company, I think, is going to be one of the first guys to be sacked, I think. So what's your take on that game?
Burnley.
Brentford, yeah. Brentford is at home at the Amex. Not the Amex, but it's the community, the GTEC Community Stadium.
Man, I think they're going to sack what?
Company.
And that game will determine his fate.
Mm.
I mean, his job.
Mm.
I'm giving it's a draw.
Draw for you.
I'm settling for a draw.
Brentford has been looking shaky after them giving away that one goal lead to Manchester United. I think this might be the surprise of the weekend for me. Burnley might beat Brentford 2-1. I think 2-1. That's my score for the game. Then the interesting one at 5 p.m. East African time, Manchester City host the Seaguls, Brighton. Albion. So Man City under Guardiola has not lost 3 consecutive games in the Premier League. Is it going to be happening this time?
If Brighton beats City, I'll be happy.
Mm.
But my prediction is City 2.
So then Brighton
0.
Rodri is back for this game. So I believe this is why you're going to see Guardiola going like very ruthless. He'd want to make a statement out there and be like, you know what? We've lost 2 games, but we're still City and we are going to humiliate them. And Brighton is not going to see it as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It is still going to win. Haaland is going to be scoring in this game as well. So me 4-2. 4-2. 4-2 for Man City.
I don't see Haaland scoring anytime.
Haaland is going to score.
He even disappeared in FC 24, man.
In the cover, yeah. Expression said he was asking for a refund because he went home and he didn't find Haaland in the game FC 24. So I think he's going to score this time. Julian Alvarez is one to watch out as well, and Jeremy Doku has been good in the
my
league.
guy. That guy cooks, man. But against Arsenal, light.
Against Arsenal, first tried with Zinchenko and then he failed. He ran the other side. Ben White was also serious. Actually, Ben White gave him the egg, man. The nutmeg. I was like, yo, you're supposed to be doing this to Ben White, but Ben White did it to you the other way around. I was like, things can turn out so fast. Then at St. James's Park, Newcastle host Crystal Palace. Good game as well. It's at 5 p.m.
Good game. Newcastle has been having a good run, I believe, but Crystal Palace has not also been
Not been
bad.
so bad.
It's going to be a tight game, but I'm settling for 2-1.
2-1 Newcastle.
Newcastle.
The defense is tight. I think they are going to be having a clean sheet in this game here, Newcastle. They will beat Crystal Palace 2-0. Wilson, I don't know if he's back, but yeah, Isaac scoring, and then Almiro.
Are you just saying it because they're in your fantasy?
No, they're not in my fantasy. I only have Trippier, I think, from Newcastle. I don't have either of those other players. So yeah, I'm just saying maybe if I'm going to change my fantasy after the podcast. But yeah.
By the way, he wants to use his wild card. Things are bad.
Things are bad. This game week, I think I'm going to use my wild card as well. So Nottingham Forest host Luton. Luton has 1 win.
Yo, that's my team, man.
And Nottingham Forest is very good at home.
Nottingham is beating Luton.
How many goals?
Um, it's not going to be a big margin, but I believe going for. I think it might end a draw.
I was just thinking. So I
Yeah,
was thinking a draw.
a
2-2.
draw, a draw.
2-2 or 1-1 for me.
2-2.
Then the biggest game of the weekend, 7:30 East African time. Chelsea host Arsenal at Stamford Bridge.
Yo, that's my game.
Which
Arsenal
I know
is
you're going to be
losing.
supporting Chelsea. Why? Are you going to
Chelsea,
support Chelsea?
Mudra, a goal. Sterling, a goal.
Mm.
And what's the name of that guy? The fake book, what? Drogba, Jackson.
Baby Drogba. Baby Drogba Jackson.
Drogba.
Baby Drogba Jackson, yeah.
Yeah, one goal. It's gonna end 3-2.
3-2 in favor of Chelsea.
Of course, man.
You know, even if Arsenal is in its worst, Chelsea has always lost. And actually, someone said Stamford Bridge is for Arsenal. Chelsea is paying rent. I said,
No problem.
Arsenal is the landlord.
The same thing that you guys have been saying. Oh, will not be City. Miracles do happen.
We don't fear City. That's what I told you last time. And we managed to beat them.
Sure. You guys feared. All of you.
We beat them. So now this game, I have that good luck charm whenever I'm in Gulu. Whenever I watch big games in Gulu, Arsenal always wins. The other time, Community Shield, Arsenal won. Against Manu, Arsenal won. Against City, Arsenal won. Chelsea, now I'm not in Gulu this time. I don't know what's going to be happening. But yeah, I see Arsenal has been good away. They have not been conceding goals. Actually, they have not conceded any goal away in the Premier League this season. So I am going Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1. This time they'll concede. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1. Bold one.
What?
Chelsea 3, Arsenal 1. No. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1.
No. Chelsea 3. You see, that's where the problem.
No, I think I was just confused. But anyways,
Chelsea 3.
It's the other way around. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1. That's what I'm going to say. And not certain whether Bukayo is fit for this game, but even if he's not fit, I think Jesus did well on the right wing.
Do you know the captain is back? Reece James.
Reece. No, he's going to play one game. Actually, he's going to play halfway. God forbid, I don't wish any players injuries, but yeah, I don't think Reece James is going to be playing regularly for Chelsea. Too bad he's their captain. And then the Malo Gasto got a red card, but he's back now. His red card is now done. So we don't know what Pochettino is going to go with for Chelsea, but yeah, I hope Arsenal comes through with this win so that we can go top. Spurs game is on Monday, weirdly. So if Arsenal beats Chelsea, we'll go top. Lonely at the top. Oh, Asake settings. Manchester United plays Sheffield at Bramall Lane. That's the last game on Saturday.
We are beating that.
Sheffield.
3 goals.
3 goals to what?
0.
Sheffield is at home, man.
Whoosh. They are down. Those guys are fake.
This is also Manu, man.
They can't beat us.
This is Ten Hag's Manu.
They can't beat us. When Maguire is at the back.
Maguire, huh?
Yeah, Maguire is good. Right
and
now.
Onana is in the back. The last man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Onana has his issues, but yeah. Wait. Trust me. We're going to. Okay. I think we're going to pull a win.
How many goals?
2-1.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's going to be a tight game. Very
2-1.
tight.
I'll go the other way around. Sheffield 2, Manchester United 1.
No problem.
Yeah. So. Sunday, Aston Villa versus West Ham. Good game.
Very tight. West Ham is doing well. Aston Villa is doing well. They beat Brighton in details. I think I'll go for Aston Villa win.
How many goals?
This will be like 4-2.
West Ham is good as well, but Aston Villa is better at home. So yeah.
I'm going for West Ham, by the way.
You're going for West Ham.
Villa,
Okay,
yeah.
me, I'm going for Aston Villa 3-1. Aston Villa 3-1,
I'm going
and
for a 4-2.
Watkins is going to score, and then what's his name? The Jamaican lad, Diaby. Not Diaby. It's actually Bailey. Bailey would be scoring. Maybe Diaby an assist because I have him in my fantasy as well. Yeah. So just saying, just for in case. Then the last game on Monday, your second team, Spurs plays Fulham. It's a tricky game, but Spurs is at home. Spurs has been good.
They've been good, and we're still going to be lonely at the top. Lonely.
Wait when Fulham does something.
Money
Fulham has
over man.
Willian. You know Willian? Willian is a bad man.
Old man.
Ex-Arsenal and ex-Chelsea. You know
Old
the head
man.
for Spurs.
Old man.
Definitely it's going to be a good game to watch on Monday. Since it's
Trust
the only
me.
game, I'm going to watch that game as well.
Oh, shit. I don't have my guy in the mid.
Bissouma is, he's on a
God.
ban. He's
But-
serving his ban.
No worries. We have Skip.
They're going to skip him in the Skip is going to be skipped in the midfield. You have Højbjerg. I think Højbjerg's legs are now tired for the league. The Spurs has looked better with Bisuma and Sa in the
because
midfield.
Suma is a very creative player.
Mm.
I think the rest of the midfielders we have, they're a bit traditional. They play
Mm.
that, uh, old
You said
school.
we. Now you've moved to Spurs permanently. You're no longer a Man U
I
fan, yeah?
told you I'm there on
Oh,
loan the whole
okay,
season.
okay. No worries.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, but we're going to get a win.
Mm.
That's all I can tell you. We are getting a win. Even Richarlison is scoring a goal.
And I doubt
Trust me.
for any goal. Fulham is going to be winning this one to me, and I wish they do. Or the best Spurs should pick is a draw. I just wish, but man,
I,
it's
th-
so
I think
good.
I think it will be good if Spurs loses and us.
No, it should be at least one should do it, but it should be from the white side of London, not North London, but not the red side. So Spurs is so good, man. So they're going to beat Fulham 3-1. I was kidding. They're going to beat Fulham 3-1. So basically, those are the games we have lined up for you. Tell us how you feel about the podcast. Have you liked it? Have you liked it? And for the first timers, you can always subscribe, turn on the notifications, leave us a comment, and then you can as well follow Football Fan TV on Instagram. We're on TikTok as well, and we are also on Twitter or X, currently X. So, Turnix, this has been a nice one, and I think we'll be coming back next week when you're crying when Sheffield has.
I'm
pulled out,
coming back when I am going to be laughing at you, losing 3-1 to Chelsea, Spurs winning 3-0.
I think I know why
to
Spurs is
Fulham.
playing on Monday. They don't play midweek because there's Champions League coming up. So
Yeah,
no problem.
no, don't worry. For us, I don't know why we're playing Champions League. but-
Yeah, you just went there to add the fourth team to play the Champions League. Should have given that vote to maybe Brighton.
Well,
They would have done something. You see how
Ye-
Newcastle
and
battered.
yet they are struggling in Europe.
Yeah, they would have done a different thing
no.
in the Champions League.
No way.
Anyways, that's what we had for you this week. Make sure you subscribe, as I told you earlier on. Tell someone about the pod, and we'll see you.